Final Fantasy XIV is a fantastic MMO with a plethora of jobs to play as. With such a large selection of 17 different jobs, it's difficult to figure out which one you want to play as. Look at that one, it has an awesome axe, so it broke. That looked like it really hurt. Well look, this one jumps real good. They all look so much fun. Alas, maybe you just don't have the time to put into all 17 of them. Or perhaps you'd like to figure out which one you'd like to invest most of your time into, or which one you'd want to use first. That's what this guide is here to help you with. Though, do be aware that you can beat every single one of the jobs on a single character, so you're never locked into one forever. Without further ado, let's get started into what job you should be playing. The Paladin. You start off as a gladiator at level 1, always proper and prim. Paladins use the good old sword and board, but don't be fooled. Sure, they are able to hide behind their shields, but they would much rather intervene in combat, showing their spirit within and Deus Vult their way through any heretics with their holy spirit. Don't trust your healers and want to insult them? Heal yourself with clemency. If you enjoy purging the heretic-infested dungeons and being able to scream things like,
"My faith is my shield! My fury is my sword!"
as you fight your way through enemies in glorious combat, then maybe Paladin is for you. The Warrior. Oh boy, that sure was fun pressing one button for 10 seconds. Now let's do nearly nothing for 80 seconds. Starts off as Marauder at level 1. Do you like feeling like a king? No, not a king. A god of damage for 10 seconds at a time, then twiddling your thumb for 80 seconds? Do you think giant freaking numbers with massive exclamation marks after it is? Do you like that feeling and sound as your HP shoots back up as you laugh as you not only lifesteal your health back to full, but also deal just a stupid amount of damage? Do you like having such incredibly high testosterone that you decide that punching the enemies in the balls will deal more damage than hitting them with your axe? Do you like the sound of chainsaws and worship the metal god? Then you better be playing Warrior. Dark Knight. Starts at level 50 and requires you to get to Ishgard first. People seem to really like what Warrior does. Let's copy his homework. Yeah. It's not a phase, Mom! You scream as you storm off to your room. You put on your edgy teen angst music mix and start applying your eyeliner for yet another miserable day of existence. You often write dark poetry of your damned soul and death. You literally summon edginess to fight for you because only darkness truly understands your pain. Also, who doesn't like having the most insane tank cooldown in the entire game? Finally, giant freaking sword. Glorious, giant freaking sword. Do you like giant freaking swords? Dark Knight. Gunbreaker. Starts at level 60 and requires you to have another combat job at level 61st. The new kid on the block. "Hello fellow kids, look at my DPS rotation," said the old man tank. The fastest tank with the weirdest weapon sound effects.
Moments later.
I swear this weapon still makes you think I'm swinging a freaking club around. That's much better. Now the sound effect matches the weapon. Do you like it when half your moveset makes big explodey sounds? Do you have the hots for Squall and wish he'd explode his personal gunblade all over you? Do you like wearing trench coats? Are you tired of waiting in the DPS queue but still want to feel like a DPS? Then perhaps Gunbreaker is what you are looking for. White Mage. Starts as a conjurer at level 1. Oh, hi there, I'm a healer, is what I'd say if I didn't worship the dark gods. Yes, you've fooled everyone. Yeah, you're a healer, but you enjoy the pain of your party members and enemies alike, for that is when you feel its glory. Do you feel it? Do you feel its glorious embrace? Blood for the blood lilies. Blood for the blood lilies. Also pretty wings. Feel like laughing your way through dungeons because you can literally stun lock all the mobs. Feel like carrying a tactical nuke up your sleeve as a healer. Then White Mage is for you. Scala. Starts off as Arcanist at level 1. Kind of. Shares EXP with a Summoner. Man, I really don't want to wait the DPS queue right now. Oh, I know, I'll pretend to be a healer and make Eos do all the healing. That's what the summon is here for, right? Do you want to always have a scapegoat in case your entire party wipes because you only wanted to press one button? Do you like having the ability to eat the only woman who has ever loved you? Do you like preventing pain before it happens? Do you have multiple women in your life and bounce between them and always keep them separate? Then Scala is for you. Astrologian. Starts at level 50 and requires you to get to Ishgard first. Here we can have the illusion of having 8 different cards when we only have 2. But man, is it still fun as you get to press a lot of buttons. Want to use your most insanely powerful heal ability and have it miss every single time because everyone walks out of it? Are you the switch in your personal relationship? Want to make one person fall in love with you because you keep giving them the cards? Astrologian is for you. Monk. Starts as a pugilist at level 1. Monk is due for a complete rework soon, so everything I say here will probably be moot. But what is this locked rotation other jobs have? Freestyle forever. You can press anything you want, but if you don't follow the right path, you'll be lowering your overall DPS anyway. You opt out of using swords, axes, spears, daggers, staffs. You use a real man's weapon, your fist. I mean, Warrior does it for that one move. Want to see what a job is like just before it gets reworked? Do you want to have 2 keystone abilities granted at expansion cap levels and have them be near useless? Want to scream Hadouken! Or maybe you'd rather Hadouken! Then play Monk. Dragoon. Starts as a Lancer at level 1. So you want to be the OG Final Fantasy XIV edgelord. You're the one with the big spear, and man, do you thrust and thrust and thrust that baby till the white dragon explodes out of it. Do you like having the most rigid rotation possible? Do you like to always end up getting hit by AoEs because you decided to press jump at that exact moment? I'm a Dragoon, I can take it! Steve! And dodge! Oh no! Do you like making sure the floor is in place? Jump off the arena and into the Dragoon lifestyle, because this is for you. Ninja.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Starts at level 1 but requires you to have at least one job at level 30 first. An extensive arsenal of damage, many different fun skills, and being a sort of hybrid melee range DPS class. Yet everyone will only ever care about your trick attack use and will be upset if you mess up its timing because my DPS! Make those female Vieras jealous, as you're the only person who knows where the male Viera are hiding. Be a ninja. Samurai. Starts at level 50 and requires you to have another combat job at level 50. You're playing a Japanese game, so why wouldn't you play the greatest Japanese warrior job? Get your body pillow ready, your manga well organized, and your fedora tipping hand ready to milady all the Makote and Viera that walk past you. The glorious path of the samurai is calling you. Madare. Madare again. Glorious, glorious damage. Collect stickers and live out your dream of being the anime hero. Be a samurai. Bard. Starts off as an archer at level 1. What's that? Sorry, I can't hear you over the song of my people. Be the job that has access to the perform mechanic, but never play anything pleasant and only mash an unholy cacophony and limsa laminza. Play music for your friends and give them the tiniest of buffs as you deal damage from afar. Allow RNG to take the wheel and hope you get glorious good rolls. Do you enjoy playing whack-a-mole with your keyboard? Do you enjoy providing a teeny tiny bit of party support by just existing? Do you always want to know what it's like to be a band kid? Then Bard is for you. Machinist. Starts at level 50 and requires you to get to Ishgard first. What are buttons? I don't want all those buttons. Give me nearly no buttons, but let me press those buttons a lot. Like the sound of that? Then listen to Machinist. You'll be shooting real fast and shooting real good as you mash these free buttons as if they owed you money. You can also call in
Bob, do something!
To really punch the crap out of anyone bothering you. Do you like really big pistols? Do you like robots? Then Machinist has your back. Dancer. Starts at level 60. Requires you to have another combat job at level 60. Do you want to be the most beloved DPS by the other DPSs? Do you want that sweaty samurai to scream in glee as you bestow your dance partnership to him? You can dance so hard that you drop tactical nukes on enemies. Be aware though that it is written in the Eorzean universal law that dancers are required to be skimpy and sexy. Do you think having your entire DPS rotation based on RNG on top of RNG sounds like fun? The Dancer is for you. Black Mage. Starts at level 1 as a Thaumaturge. Man, I just refuse to use the Mega Man meme here. But it works so insanely well for the job. Oh, I know. Yeah, that's Black Mage for you. Optimize standing still and marking your territory. Drive terror into the hearts of your healers as you stand in 8 stacks of AoE markers because your ley lines told you to. Bring enough explosions to make a nuclear bomb blush. You are a Black Mage. Summoner. Starts off as an Arcanist at level 1 and you also get Scala as a bonus. Let's have imaginary friends. You got your Bahamut dragon that brings the Akmorn pain. You got your Phoenix that brings the Revelation pain, as well as Fountain of Fire and Brand of Purgatory. And you've got power, power, power. You also have a 2-minute rotation that if you mess up at any point will ruin everything and send your DPS to the Netherrealm. You also get these things, but luckily you can turn them back into cute carbuncles. Much better. Do you want to always have friends with you? Do you have separation anxiety? Play Summoner. Red Mage. Starts off at level 50, but requires you to have another level 50 combat job. Can't decide between playing a white mage or a black mage? Well, why not play the color you get when you mix those two? That's right, red obviously. Your rotation revolves around balancing bars and stabbing the less civilized with your sword. But really you're just here because you know you'll need to raise everyone. Stab hard and fast, explode on them twice to show dominance. Also, remember to hop off platforms like a Dragoon. Don't feel like healing but can't trust your healers to do their jobs? Want to carry a heal as well as a very quick raise? Truly the best of all worlds. Play Red Mage. And that's it. That's all 17 jobs in the game. This one doesn't count. If you enjoyed this, please do leave those likes and comments. For a tiny channel like this, they do make an unbelievable world of a difference in getting people to find this. So goodbye then, friends, and have a great day.